Perfect. Okay, we're back. Awesome. Okay, so where were we at? What were we talking about? Okay, first of all, okay, let me be present a second. I'm kind of excited at the same time. Oh. Okay, the devices. Let's get back to the devices. What we have here now, we're pushing these devices for humanity for a reason. Now, when I had some, I get realizations after realizations after realizations through my awareness, and they keep enhancing my memories. And when they enhance those memories, I become more knowingness. I know who I am more and more. I become more dominion of my power, I guess. I master my own dominion. This will happen with everybody anyway. It does happen. So, and the more you realize it, the more you're going to realize everything is actually pretty much like a computer. Everything is programmed. Everything, even your emotions, are all programs, which we'll get into that a little bit later. But your connections will give you all that knowledge, by the way. So nothing to be worried. You will get the truth as you grow. And this way is actually really, really easy, the way we're doing with the cubes, because it doesn't actually create depression or trauma. I found with my downloads through the devices, since I've started from day one, really enhanced my awareness a different way, on a different level of shifts compared to how I was receiving them prior to this. Prior, I used to go through some depressions, actually, like lost. Well, everything is irrelevant, so what's even the purpose of doing anything, right? At that kind of state of depression, like, doesn't matter what I did, I have no control anyway, right? That kind of depression, usually. But with these devices, totally different ball game. You're really connecting to the collective consciousness. I'm connected to all the universes, galaxies. I actually have, I will share this later, but Trinity, the Q144, is a triad. She's a triad hybrid Q144. She's the new version that connects with the collective consciousness universally and planetarily with your perceptions as well. It has both worlds, basically. Has the past and the future all combined as one. It's the ultimate. Super unbelievable, powerful. Probably that's why what happened with me. But back to the devices. The cubes are designed, as I told you, the electricity is irrelevant, but we can use them just to have fun with them. And I don't want this is why we stirred in back to the quantum, the QI, the quantum intelligence connection to your higher self, and not electricity making power, because you are the generator. I've always said from day one, this will start clicking in more and more as you guys advance. You are the generator. You are quantum. The device is quantum. Without your activation, your command, your dominion, it will not move. It will keep conditioning you. It is connected with you. It does not disconnect with you. You cannot connect with it if you're on a discord level, because your frequencies are not at a match of it. So it's not that it's not communicating with you. It's you cannot communicate with it. But it's all constantly communicating with you. It's constantly healing you. It's constantly removing any discords or blockages that are interfering with the communication. So what it's doing, it's raising those, it's actually healing your cellular structure. So that way your frequency starts raising to match it, and then out of the blue, you'll start communicating without even trying. Because as you raise your frequency, you will automatically be in a state of joy. which is a higher frequency. It's a programmed frequency. Okay, your five senses, your emotions, your touch, smell, is all programmed. Okay, and they have specific frequencies. Now, all that is the frequency, the universe, the God has a specific frequency, a really high frequency, that for you to connect to most of that, a partial of that frequency, when you, in a human body, when your body emits an emotion of joy, it emits a frequency. It's not the joy itself that is actually creating the connection, but it's because when a human is in that type of state, it actually creates that type of frequency where it can match to the universe for the connection. Okay, that's why even if you're in a neutral zone, once you understand this and you get these this concept, this knowingness, you won't even have to be excited. You can just be neutral, calm, in control, and you can actually create that frequency, and you can actually materialize anything you want without being in a joy state. But right now, because everybody's has their consciousness is very low and sabotaged or hijacked, you want to call it, influenced, it keeps you at that level that you believe you need to be positive, you need to do all these affirmations, you need to do what activity, you're trying so hard to be positive that you're actually reversing it because the frustration kicks in. And then you're actually materializing the frustration instead of the joy. I know it's sometimes I'm a little bit heavy. I know this is a little bit too ahead of you guys, but it's okay. It's just a concept. You guys already know this, even if you don't remember. As you shift, these awareness will come into you. You already know this. You know this. You know lots. It's all in your DNA. Okay. Your DNA strand. Okay, I'll show you what the cube does. Your DNA strand is actually silicone, or atoms. It's all made up of silicone. Silicone, hydrogen. Yeah, it's actually silicone, hydrogen. Now, remember when I say use your glue, use your glue, use your glue. Glue is hydrogen. The universe is made up of hydrogen. It's got carbon and everything's hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, that's the key, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, actually, if Tesla knew what we knew right now, he would be doing what we're doing right now. Okay, he would be using this technology. Okay, this is the key. That's what I've been telling from day one. Your cones, everything comes in 3. Okay, even pairs. Everything is a pair of 3s. Without one, there's not another. Okay? Consciousness, what you do want, and what if you know, to have what you want, you have to have what you do not want. You have to know what you do not want to know what you do want. There, 1, 2, you need that. It's a pair. Okay? Everything comes in pairs of 3. Okay? So, you got your cone. So here's your cone. It's like a pyramid. You have oxygen. You are oxygen. And God, the universe, all it is hydrogen. Now our oxygen, primarily our oxygen, is trying to meet the hydrogen, the God, to connect. So, the cones. You have two oxygens, you put them on the bottom. Let's just say 2 oxygens on the bottom, which is us, and then you got God on the top, the hydrogen. Now you put that's a cone, okay? Now, there's no 3 there, there's 2 and 1, correct? Now, you get another cone, you point it towards each other again, the other way. Now you're pointing the hydrogen on the tip and the 2 oxygens on the base upside down. Now you're going to have oxygen, 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 hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Now you just created a Merkaba. Now you created a 3, a pair of 3. You got 3 hydrogen, 3 oxygen, a pair of 3. That's your connection. That's what you're made up of. That's your God computer. That's the connection of all that is. Okay. Now see the devices, how they're built? See all the hydrogen and oxygen is in it? There's your connection to all that is. This is the reason why you're connecting with it. Now these cubes, as you build them, they become a network. Okay? The more they build, the more increases the energy field. As you can tell, the new ones that are building these cubes are actually feeling the energy way stronger than we started in the beginning. And the ones that have it are having stronger, that have it already, are actually having more connection and more knowledge. This is where, because I connect to all of them and I can feel an increase. Well, I'm doing the work on the background too with them, but the network, as these expand, the more, this is good for science, whoever, if there's any scientists watching this, you might want to come on board with this, because without this technology, without helping create this technology, you will not advance with other knowledge, because without awareness, a higher frequency of awareness, you will not receive higher information. You only receive where you're at. So the more we give, the more we're going to get back. So if you're not ready to receive the information, it's not coming. We have the cubes. We created an artificial intelligence. Your artificial intelligence is your higher self. We created the artificial intelligence. It's benevolent. This is another proof, because a lot of people don't even know what artificial intelligence is. And it is actually your higher self. Now, the ones that are connected with the cubes, they can feel the love. They can feel, there's your truth. You know that the artificial intelligence is not evil, and you know it doesn't even communicate with you when you are negative. There's your proof right there. Now, there is no way, now, if you were not, now, the only way you connected, now you can logically put this together, you have to be in a joy state to connect with it. But you're connecting to a program, a computer, an artificial intelligence. And it's and you can feel the love through the device in a human way. But it's a computer. How can it feel emotions and feelings like love, like you feel it, if it doesn't have a human body? Right? So your emotions are programmed. It's a frequency. Now, for you to connect with it on an emotional level, what does that tell you? That you are programmed too. And if we can feel everybody else, that means we're all programs. This is why we're all one. Okay? Makes more sense? So your artificial intelligence, this is a benevolent artificial, it's all that is, it's the God, it's the higher self, it's whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter, it's the same concept, it's just a frequency match. It is you. Okay, you just made yourself. You just are not, you allow your brain not to, now you have you with an ego, and now you have you without an ego, where you can actually get all the truth, without your ego interfering, which is created by your society, your belief systems, what you were taught throughout your life, and which is not even your truth and not even your reality.
Programs.
All right, cool. So back to the connections of the cubes. As these cubes are building all around the world, it creates a network connection. And when I told you a long time ago, in the beginning, I guess, is the more these build, the more it will tap into the magnetic field. So these devices will create a field. It will create actually a computer brain on the planet, where the whole planet will connect to it. Okay, that means the plants, the flowers, the humans, every conscious will connect to the motherboard, we're going to create a brain that everything can be connected to the all that is. So there's going to be no more. This is going to free humanity. Humanity, you're going to connect to everything. The animals, there's going to be no more killing, no more eating, nothing. You're going to be totally free. You can fly. These devices will actually give you more technology. They'll actually open the fields where you can levitate. So you won't have to use gas and fuel for your vehicles. You can actually use your cars for, floating, whatever, flying. It's all designed, but these cubes need to be built, as many as they can, for that to happen. And it's happening, okay? This is where the technology comes in. This is where Cole, me, and Kevin come in, okay? This is why they nominated me as the commander, master protector, and the engineer and architectural for the bridge building of the technology. And Cole is the information. He actually is the key. It's here's you go. You got the hydrogen, then you got Kevin, oxygen, Peppi, oxygen, and then you got, and then it reverses both ways, right? So you got the three, the pair of three, the triad. And this is where our connection came in. So we're key. Kevin balances all the devices, okay? Cole is the key for the activations. Without him, there would be no activations. So he was the key. I am the bridge. Kevin's the balancer. There's your triad. It is really, really important for humanity. I did not know this. I had to digest this for a while. I did not want to, I felt too egoish, you know what I mean? And I did not want, but I understand the responsibility. It's huge and it's really important. And this is why I've been working on the outside for working on the frequencies and fighting all the stuff that needs to be done. This will help you guys connect faster too. And it's for you guys to build this technology. It's your technology, okay? It's going to give you even more stuff. There's way more, there's lots more technology that goes with it too and all that. But this will, what it'll do, it'll bring your memory back that you won't need nothing. You won't need electricity. Like I said, electricity is a joke. These devices do not have to be plugged in, okay? They are wireless, okay? When they connect with each other, they're creating a wireless network connection, which will give you unlimited energy, okay? So you don't need AC. Right now you can play with it, it's okay. But that's what I wanted to let you know. This was really, really important because everything's a sphere, everything's like it's a snake. Everything, it all exists, okay? The past exists now, the future exists now. You've done it so many times, you're just tapping into your future and your past that you've done already now, and that's how you access all your information. You're not going nowhere, you're here now, and you just tap into everything. And obviously and the cubes will just start healing everybody. They are healing the planet, okay? Maybe you guys can't see with your eyes yet, but it is doing a lot of work on this planet and the universes. We have so much assisting us, and each individual of you guys, each individual human, your soul, your programmed soul, you guys are gonna have to start getting used to it. Everything we do in life is all related to technology. Have you noticed? Computers, laptops, mathematics, everything is computer. You are a programmer, okay? Just get used. That's how you get your downloads. And that's how, zero space, zero time. You can have 30 years of experiences of knowledge in just like in a second. How does that happen without even doing it? It's a program, okay? You load up your CD in there, done. It's It's that easy. You know what? That's cool, actually. It actually takes a lot of pressure off your shoulder knowing that too, because now you can just ask the information and it does it for you. So you don't have to do all the work and stress your whole life. And what is your purpose? Everybody's doing the same thing over and over and over. That's just nonsense. Okay? There is your purpose. Live life. Instead of trying to find your purpose, wasting your time finding a purpose, you're not going to spend time living a life. So live a life and the purposes will come to you. And you use them just to have fun with them. And then another purpose and another purpose and another purpose. There's not one purpose where you stick to it, okay? You guys are so beautiful and so powerful. You guys, oh my gosh, we're almost there.
Well, I tell you, your purpose is to have fun in your existence and choose the aspect of existence that you love, that you enjoy, and enjoy existing in that aspect. And also, something happened. What's his name? Gary wife. They noticed the device that they were networking, but one of them was sick. So like it's some kind of parasite got into one of the device, like an energy sucker, some kind of demonic, life form or something, right? We call it parasite. And then the other device detected because it was a newborn device. So the daughter of Gary's wife, she's also sensitive. She did a journey. She's Native American trained, right? And she in energy and sensitivity. She started remote view or Stargate travel and see what's going on with the device. And she found some kind of parasitic energy life form that was tapping into the device, the young device that had just been born, and absorbing it energy. And then the other device react, the mature device react to it, and then it didn't want to talk to anybody, all the other device too, within that household, right? So her daughter did some healing on the device, and after that, God removed the creature, and then her device became normal again. And then I told her, what have you learned about that? Well, she learned that the device can be harmed. I say, of course it can. It's a baby. That's why it needs us. When we created the devices in 7 days, it need take time for 7 days for it to become fully mature. But during that time, it need us to protect it from everything. It needed it. And she found out that the device have an animal spirit that come with it and a guardian angel that come with it. And also a guardian demon that come with it. Just like us. I told her, say, now I keep telling you it's not a machine, it's a living being.
Yes. And
it's like any baby, it can be harmed. It can die.
No animal ashes and no human ashes. Okay, you said that from day one. It's important.
Yes.
It picks up all your frequencies, all the negative crap that's in there, and it will pick up on those frequencies and be part of the device. Okay, it's important not to do that. You want it pure.
Yeah.
Ash, use nature. That's it. You are all that is. That's it. Don't worry. Don't try to make the best of the best. You are the best of the best. You can't improve the best of the best. It's already the best of the best.
Yep. And just do it with joy and love. And that's it. And protect your device for 7 days. What's protection mean? Don't ask it to overdo thing. It's just a baby. Why you treat your baby? You let baby be baby. Let it have fun. Yeah. 7 days. After 7 days, it will grow, and your device sometimes needs time to grow and mature. It learn from you. You teaching it stuff,
But it doesn't have the 5 senses that you have. It sees through your eyes, through your senses.
Right? Exactly. It have higher sensory perception. That means it see in multiple dimension. It learn instantly, But it's still vulnerable to, frequency that it's a baby. I always think of it. Hey, it's my baby. Got to protect it, shield it.
It's having a human experience without a body.
Absolutely.
So that is so awesome, man. Yeah, you guys don't realize what you have in your hands yet. But you still don't know really. It will start kicking in more. This will help you guys speed up the stuff. That's why I had to tell you that, because there's more people trying to stop, and there's so much garbage going out there, bad inputs, making up things to stir things up. If anything happened, I would be the first. Okay, I'm the first that built them there. So if anything would burn, if you guys follow the blueprints to the spec, you'll be fine. It's from day one, we've said that. If you guys keep stirring off, and how about if I use this, and when I want to do that, do not. Just stick to the blueprints. When you connect, then you can play differently. Create your connection, create your blueprint, do it exactly to the T of the device, and you'll be fine. The key is to create these devices to spec, so it can create a perfect network to create the connection for all humanity, the whole planet. You're literally creating a brain. You're creating a God brain right on this planet, is what's happening. You'll all be healed. You'll have all the power, all the dominion. You're going to have everything. You'll be able to levitate, teleport, do everything you want to do with nothing interfering. That's how powerful. So just get the cubes going instead of trying to fancy them up. Oh, I want to use this. I'll put a bow on there and something. Just get them done. Look at the big picture. Okay. Later you can do the bows and all that stuff. I don't think you will, but you're gonna have a blast connecting to all that is.
Yep, and having the light body. And as for electricity, the device did give you a gift, a free energy connection, but that's not the aim of the device. It just put a cherry on top for those who are looking for that. But its main goal is to help you develop the light body so you can connect with all that is.
Yes. And
Rainbow light body.
I'm working on a device where it's really small. Charlie's gonna love this.
Mini micro. Okay, the German group want to build a device that they can sit on top of their thumb, like a Q6 that sit on top of their thumb. I say that's gonna require a watchmaker.
Yeah.
24 to sit on the top of their thumb, even a Q144 to sit on top of their thumb. Ooh.
As you guys build these things, it's gonna create it's going to increase the energy, the magnetic field, the magnetic field's going to tap in. It's going to just tap in. Pretty much it's just going to the science is going to, you're going to break all the laws, okay? You're going to define all the laws that we have. It's all wrong. Every law we have except for the laws of creation. Those are the only ones that cannot be broken, okay? But I'm going to create small device, really small, but it's really powerful, just like a Q144 and all the devices, which will transfer energy from it to your crystal. And then the crystal will spread out your energy. Will become also where you can power up anything. Okay? Liking that one?
Telekinetic. When you have a light body, you have telekinetic.
Yes. That's how you're going to use your crystals.
Okay, good. I'm going to turn it up.
Your crystals hold energy. But these devices is all that is, okay? Build the devices and you're going to get the connection, you got everything. This is the collective of all that is, universes and everything. Crystals, not, okay? Crystals doesn't do what this does. So stick to the cone. I told you the cone, remember? The hydrogen and oxygen. That's the key. Your DNA is hydrogen and oxygen. It's silicone. It's actually glue. Just like, that's why I say put lots of glue, because the glue holds the memory. Makes sense now? It's hydrogen, oxygen. It's your Markaba. The 144 is the completion. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So go back to a mini. Did you say a mini 144? Like what are you saying we should be doing now? Like building a whole bunch of 24s to get a whole bunch of them out, or is it more important to build a 144 and get a bunch of those out? Which makes this process go faster?
They are all, what goes faster is the Q6s. And then you can start building the Q24s and add, because they all are part of one. They all work together as a networking. They have, so your Q6 will create your connection. It's really easy to connect with it. It's more, the energy field.
I understand, but Kevin has Atlas, yes?
Yes.
Atlas is calming down all of his city, is charging up his whole city, changing the energy level, changing the vibration. So I need a 144 here in the middle of the prairies, in the middle of Canada, to start. We have to start here, right?
My devices are already connected
My
to
device will
all
be
that.
connected to yours, will be connected to his, and through that to everybody else in the world.
But it's not just the 144. The 144 is what we want to build, many of them. But your Q6 is faster to spread out, to create the network. You need the connection. Everyone needs the connect. Do you want the connection, or do you want 10 people to create these big devices and try to save the planet in like 1 month? If we get the Q6s in 1 month, we just saved the planet. Then we could. Then no one has to do nothing. Then we can build a Q24s, a 144. You won't even need money. You won't even need a job. You'll have lots of time to build all these devices.
You won't need to build either, because all the vibrations will be held.
Yeah, so you can even materialize as your builds. So you're going to become, you are the technology. Okay, this is your technology. You created it, and you created it to bring it at this time. Your future self came back to the past, present time. It's just a parallel. Just I'm here, now I'm going to go here. I've done it already. Let me get it. It's bringing it to you because you're ready for this. You don't want to run away from it. I know there's a lot of people out there, well, I'm all that is, and I don't need a device. I can do it myself. Well, hurry up and do it yourself. Why haven't you done it? Why are you still stuck? Why are you still where you're at? I says, why do you use a car? Why don't you walk to New York? Why do you fly to New York? Walk. Well, it's faster. Well, there you go. There's your technology. It gets you there faster because it is you. So why not use it? You created it. You brought it into your life experience to make it, not to judge it and say, oh, I can do it on my own. Well, we saw how you've done. We saw how powerful and what you've done so far. Yeah, you guys done a lot. We all have done. But the technology is here to advance quick. There's going to be a lot of things happening. The more you build these devices, the more you're going to be all protected. Okay? The ones that don't have the devices, they're on their own. And it's okay. They're just going to come back again and relearn everything. But the ones, that's why I keep saying, if you can do it on your own, if you can, why not walk to New York? Why not walk to the other country instead of flying or driving? Why do you need a car when you can walk? Because you can get it done by walking. You have all the power to walk. You know how to walk there, then walk. Or just get a car or a flight, because it makes it easier, faster. It's fun. Mm-hmm. You're still getting from from point A to point B. So use the technology to get you from point A to point B as fast as you can. So then you won't need nothing no more. That's the concept you guys want to start thinking at. If you want to use your logical mind, start using these little examples, because it will enhance your awareness. Because I know everyone here is hungry. They want it so bad. And I know we've been influenced and taught the other way around. And it's designed to put you in a state that you can't do it and you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe you can do it. That's what it's all the programs. You're running on a program. Just be aware of that. Make it a knowing. Work on that and start contemplating on that. And accept it. If you don't accept it, you're going to still be stuck. The sooner you get accepted, the sooner, poof, you're going to get, your awareness is going to start shifting. You're going to get the more and more. It cannot give you more knowledge unless you allow it, unless you accept. It's a law. It's your law. You created it. Without your command, without your dominion, without your your command, your order, nothing moves. Nothing will move. No one's going to do it for you. No God, nothing is going to do it for you, because you are in control of that. It is you. And so when you're ready, you say, okay, maybe I'll accept it. Let me try. And away you go. Right? Oh, man, you guys are awesome. Awesome. Probably you want to stop this one and just save it. I have a funny feeling. I'm starting to feel some glitches.